Hey guys, it's Sad, and today we have part 3 of our 175 card PSA Pokemon card return. So today we actually have box number 5. We're a little out of order because we opened up 3 on the first video. But I believe where we left off before was some base and jungle cards. So we'll probably get straight into doing some more of that, or maybe some fossil, we'll see. Yeah, it looks like jungle there. Alright, so the first card for today is, PSA 3 Holographic Rocket Sneak Attack. It's actually from the Rocket set. So this one has right off the bat, you can see a really big crease right here. I don't know why I would get this one graded, but I did. Maybe I was sleepy or something. Look, you can see some more creases right here. There's a crease there. Looks like quite a few creases right there. And then another crease in the middle of the card right here. Wow. This will probably get a few bucks, but that's about it. Are there creases up here too? Thought I saw something right here on the back. Some marks or something, but yeah, PSA 3. That's not a good way to start off the video, but either way, there it is. We'll put it up there. I might have to put it out of screen just because it's ugly. All right, so this is a lot better. We have the same thing. PSA 9 Rocket Sneak Attack. This one's a lot better condition, obviously. So this other one doesn't have a lot of white spots, really. You know, it's probably PSA 8 condition if you look at the white spots, but that's what a crease will do, or multiple creases, that's what it'll do to the grade, which is kind of, a little bit interesting. But this one is PSA 9, doesn't have very many white spots at all. Like a piece of dust right there. Yeah, the corners look good. There's a little white spot right there. I think that's just a piece of dust inside the case, but a tiny white spot. Tiny white spot. And that is what a PSA 9 will get you. You can see a big factory print line. That obviously hurts the value too. Can't see it anymore. Where is it? I know it's there. I just saw it. There it is, right there. Kind of goes straight across her eyes, but I don't really see it coming over here. It might. Yeah, there it is. All right, keep it going. We have a PSA 9, another 9, Dark Arbok. This is a hollow card. This one, interesting fact, they all say 1999 to the year 23,000 instead of 2,000. It's an error, but it's on all of them, so it's not rare or anything like that. This one got a cool swirl though, and I saw a print line somewhere. Yeah, right there. Print line going all the way across the bottom. White spots on the back, probably not very many. I don't see any actually. I see very clean corners and edges. Wow, that one's got a perfect back. You can't really find a back better than that on a WotC card, but the problem is the print line, and there's a couple I think there's another scratch right there, kind of like that. Yeah, that print line, that's what'll get it, and there's another one right here, a vertical one. Looks like a couple of them right there. Still, PSA 9, very cool card. Here we have a base 2, so we're going to get into some base 2. We have a Venusaur, so we got a PSA 4. So usually, if a card has creases, I won't get it graded. Obviously, I got this one graded. I don't know what happened. Yeah, fell asleep during that selection process, but I will get pretty much any Venusaur, Blastoise, or Charizard graded from WotC sets that are terrible conditions. This one's got to bend somewhere because it's PSA 4, but the back also, look at the condition on the back. Terrible condition on the edges and corners and stuff, but this one probably doesn't have near as many creases as that first trainer we saw. But look at the hollow, wow. And I say that just because of the condition of everything else, all the other aspects on the card, like the hollow and the white spots on the back. this one's gonna have a crease somewhere. It's a lot harder to find this crease because it's probably a lot smaller than the crease on that trainer card. The corner doesn't look good. I'm not seeing the crease anywhere. It's got a bunch of, like a scrape right there. There's a little crease right there. Yep. There you go. Let's see what else we got. We have a Scyther from base 2. This one got an 8. A lot better conditions. Right off the bat, I see a really cool swirl. It's not in a good spot though. It'd be really cool if it was right there, or above his head or something like that, or between his wings. But yeah, it's got some scratches too, some print lines, and there's some regular scratches. Centering looks really good too. PSA 8. Let's see what the back looks like. The back looks really good. There's a couple white spots on that corner and that corner and that corner. This one looks pretty good. Well, if you hold it like that, it's like, I think that's more of the edge is white, because when you look at it like that, you don't see any white spots. But the amount of scratches on the hollow is the main part of main reason it got an 8. Let's see what else we got. PSA 9. All right, so base 2, I'm collecting all the 9s and up. I actually only have 9s in my collection, so this is one I need. So I'm keeping this one. I have Blastoise. I'm looking right now. Blastoise, Venusaur, Zapdos, and Alakazam. So I need this one. So it's definitely a keeper for me. White spot down there. Very nice card. And we have another Poliwrath. This one got a 7. So it probably has a lot more scratches on it. I say that, but it doesn't have very many scratches at all. It has a few, but not as many as I would have guessed. Like a hair or something. Why would this one be a 7? It's got some white spots, but yeah, maybe that's why, because it's kind of heavy on the white spots, but I would have guessed this would have been an 8 or something, because just from the hollow not being in terrible condition. Okay. Alright, so now we have a base 2 Mewtwo. This one got a 5. This one's pretty bad. Let's see what that hollow looks like. It's got some scratches. It's not terrible like that Venusaur, the 4 we just saw. This one probably has, like I said before, a little crease somewhere. It looks like it's got an indentation, a line right there, and that's probably what did it right there. Yeah, because you can see it on the back too, right here. Something going on right here too. See it on the front though. What do we have on top? We have 8. Okay. Alright, so here's a base 2 Blastoise. I'll keep this one because I keep all WotC Blastoises. But this one is a PSA 7 base 2 Blastoise. See what I mean when I say the 7? This Poliwrath didn't have very many scratches for a 7, but then look at this Blastoise has, for a 7, has a lot more scratches than this Poliwrath. So that leads me to believe, look at that little dent right there. That may have been why it got a, that may have been why it got a 7 right there. Otherwise, if it looked like the Blastoise in terms of scratches, then it probably would have gotten a worse grade, like a 5 or something. Let's see if we can see that little dent. Yeah, you can see the dent right there. That's what did it. Yep. Okay. Very nice card. I love the the hollow pattern they use for base 2. They switched it up from the base set. And here we have Zapdos. We have a fossil Zapdos. We've got a 4. It's probably got a crease somewhere. Well, I say probably, it definitely has a crease somewhere. Because the hollow doesn't look bad at all. White spot situation, you can see something right there right off the bat. The white spot, there's not too many for a 4 anyway. But like I said before, you got a little crease right here, so that's what did it. There might even be another one somewhere. But yeah, let's look at the front too. Yep, see? That'll still sell for probably, if I had to just guess right off the top of my head, I'd probably say I could probably get $35 for that card. So spending $10 to get it graded, I probably didn't pay it's probably something I got out of a collection with, you know, some more valuable cards in it. So I would say the value may be $5. $10 to get it graded, that's 15, and then sell it for 35. So I mean, that's more than double your profit. So it's not bad. This one's got the error right here. The ink blot error for Zapdos. It's fairly common. It's not super duper rare or anything like that, but I might end up keeping it just because I don't have this. I don't have this error, and it's a fairly good grade too, a 7. Pretty cool in my book. See how there's hollow everywhere except for that corner. Some scratches. Fairly typical amount of scratches you'd expect on a regular 7. The white spots don't look to be too numerous. But the centering is pretty bad. Look at the top versus the bottom. Left to right is off a little bit, but the main thing is the top versus bottom. And you can see that on the front too. So that may have even factored into the 7 also. I would say not though, because of the scratches look typical for a 7, and the white spots look fairly typical for a 7 also. Pretty cool card though. Probably keep that one, or sell it to someone that really likes Zapdos. Now this is another one. So this is one that I'll keep also. This one I'm really happy with, got a 9. So you can see up here it says Cosmos. Let me compare it to this one. So the Zapdos on the left is the regular version of Zapdos minus the ink blot error up here. So just ignore that. But what you have here, you have Zapdos Hollow, and then that's it. This one says Zapdos Hollow Cosmos Thunderstorm deck. So what that means by Cosmos, first of all, is if you look at the hollow pattern, over here you see the stars. If I can get it right. You see stars, which is the Galaxy Hollow. And over here, you have circles, which is the Cosmos Hollow foil pattern. So that's what it means when it says Cosmos. It's the circles, and then the Galaxy is the stars. And then Thunderstorm deck. So there's a Thunderstorm theme deck that this Zapdos came in. Yeah, and the year is off. Is different too. So over here you have 1999 Wizards, and here you have 1999 to 2000. So there you go. I don't think it's really worth. It's worth maybe a little bit more, but not too crazy. But I'll definitely keep that one. That's a really cool card. Really, really cool. Here we have a PSA 5 Hollow Raichu from Fossil. This is not anything special. Being a 5, it probably has a tiny crease somewhere. Lots of scratches on the hollow. It's got a scratch on the case. It's not good. I can feel it with my nail. See if I can see a crease anywhere. I don't see anything at first glance on the front. Yeah, it's got a fair amount of white spots too. Oh yeah, and look, it's got a dirt spot. That's not on the case, it's on the card. That's probably why I got a 9. Maybe another one up here. So it's kind of a dirty card. I don't remember, but I probably tried to clean it and couldn't because it was just kind of on the card. And you end up tearing up the card, you know, doing more damage than, doing more bad than good. So just left it like that. So we have a Moltres Holo from Fossil Set. This one's a PSA 6. Got a fair amount of scratches on it. White spots aren't too bad. Looks like it's got some heavy whitening on the corners though, especially on the bottom. Not a bad card. So I'll sell all of these except for the 2 Zapdoses, the Blastoise, and that Poliwrath, the base 2, the one that got a 9 so far. Let's see what else there is. So we have a PSA 4 Fossil Hypno. This one's terrible condition. Yeah, this one's got some dirt on it. I was very generous at this with this order with what I submitted. This one's got a crease. This was actually, so I think off the top of my head, I don't remember exactly. I gotta go back and look, but this would have been August. I think I know I said it in the first video, but I don't remember. This would have been around August last year. So probably what I was doing was just submitting anything, almost anything and everything I could get my hands on, just because that was the time that prices, I mean, all summer really they were going up, but I mean, it climaxed in October, but I was probably just trying to get as much stuff out as I could. I mean, prices are still crazy high, but so I'm not saying I'm not happy I didn't do it, or not happy I did it, but kind of hard to see some of these low grades, you know. This one is an Aerodactyl holographic PSA 6. Lots of scratches. It's got a cool holo. That white holo is cool. Kind of looks like a mirror almost. And it's got the typical white spots on the back. Nothing too special there. So we have 3 cards left. And we have another one. This is identical. We have another PSA 6 Aerodactyl. Lots of scratches on this one too. And typical white spots, especially on this bottom, that corner right there. Got some dust too. All right, 2 left. And we have PSA 5 Vaporeon. So I think in the other video, we had a Flareon and a Jolteon 5. So I mean, might as well finish it and get a 5 Vaporeon. So we've got tons of scratching. Oh my gosh. And lots of white spots too. It may even have well, probably not actually. I was gonna say maybe it has a tiny crease, but it's got dirty spots on it. So that's probably the reason I got a 5. Because if it had a crease, it would probably get worse. And last card is a holographic Snorlax. This one got a 6. So lots of scratches. Probably not dirty on the back like that Vaporeon, otherwise it would have gotten a 5. This one looks definitely cleaner than the Vaporeon, but it's got its share of white spots too. And that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And let me know in the comments, what was your favorite card from today? Thanks for watching, guys.